efe na uluzuku ombebo nsema ewo kuma say coach adwena wo de badi na coach asemo de mbe so oboa bra me penti mu kakra bra o say 3 top offers from Africa, not from Ghana. Africa hapa ba nanim wa nso mu bia na Kotoko de wajitum coach asemo de bra bi wo de fa sa class na bra me na me mbisa o monhwe nyesa am se oboa.
I have to say this. Offer me a bomb outside. And said me son. You know, when even I was first approached, I never said yes. Go to this people, talk to them, and you talk to them. So they talk to them. I had 3 offers, and they are still pending. When Kotoko came, this is not the first time Kotoko came to me. Now, I'm Ferris Emeka say, first one, it was like Oprah Obano, Mr. Papa, who's Papa General Soldier for Intusro. That is what happened. So this time around, in order to be clear with them, when they called, I said, oh, go to secret. Not because he's the president of Ghana Football Association. The first coming of Kotoko, it was Kurt. I went outside to it was Kurt and Gigi. They are controlling me. It was Bimbo who started controlling me. He gave me Kwabi. So we are still together. I was even a national team coach when Kurt was not even ESCO member. And they are my managers. I don't want to say much. Even today, he called and they show concern. What is going on? Only Ghana. It's not in Ghana. What they are saying. Huh?
Asking what's going on.
Of course. Yes. Obisam said, okay. Obisam said, I didn't tell me to no park. Then I told him, no, they are going to read it today. I said, make it fast. You want Kaito? I was with you in the bus. So please, he is not talking to me as president of Ghana Football. He is talking to me as Nakwala and your new appointment. And he is making sure that it goes well. So now, when this one, they were contemplating on the other one. You see my point. So if at the end of the day, one thing you people don't know, when you go out and spend more, when you are some you fear them $2,000. Then you are wanting them $3,000. Make them fear $2,000. Understand? So it is that and I'm pay me peace. So it's not easy for you to travel. You are going with your wife, you are going to your children. Look at what is happening to Abega. Abega has to live here. The children are schooling here. But he has to live. He has to start another life somewhere. So this is how it is. Until I see manya offer. Yes, offer no pay metro. Sika meji na e be cry in pounds. African team. Kasipao. But I want peace. Maybe I mean kakra. Enjoy of you.
Yes, and she coach. Asem when work am ka asem when na press conference na say ka challenge no so oboa. O miem kakra me hu clubs. Sa top 3 clubs a omo o say
only coach ni say onya deal for top 3 clubs bi.
I'm say be onya deals
from the start of the program now I'm say what can open so prove chiro.
Top 3 clubs in Africa. Obeka Zamalek. No waka Elali.
Sundowns.
No waka Ebia Sundowns.
With that the obetima mo be 8 cry.
Experience more.
TP Mazembe.
What you say? Omu 3. And epe coach. No aba coach Karimzi to no say there be one ye.
Answer season.
And coach Pepe Amana a welcome to Kumasi. Ye nyina ya welcome there we send a wall. Na so
was there?
When your new coach?
Yeah, interim coach. Coach Abdul Karim.
But I said Naniji coaching no ho say he's a technical advisor. Also the assistant Biba.
At this stage they mean to me and there, but I was a coach in one or technical director rule no men last time or practice EB. And into na watara eba make us obey failure because of time was stay of active coaching. I was coach ake kan sem ni nyina and the all kan nyina no ye neoma bia yen so ya kire ya adwene da I various shows so say sometimes you don't necessarily have to play beautiful football eduru mre bia de ohia no aye results results I don't know coach I emphasize say baby eduri anya time for sa pleasing football to say said the Obesha say entertaining football said the wafa bibabo Bechem United be born. But baby a Kotoko gyina mprempren. Whether a ugly, a deflected shot, abo obi echi na akosha, that's what we need.
Afraid there.
That's what according to coach. And many coaches so ya adwen. Ade we makadada. Say football no. And now I say the fact that ukuta Ronaldo no Benzema nti okobo fine football. Sometimes ube share opposition bia. There's where o ma set it up na style o mo ball nti e ma unya kwan mo ball, but at the end of the day you win. And that is what Kotoko is here at this point.
Okay.
And the call for Obiase Umbra on board, no, many people be arguing. As I say, Obia or Kotoko at heart. Whether we are as footballer, whether we are a normal supporter, we are circus penny baby or lose wakunya, whether one another be we are operations and they also only be in fact my panta carrying it to ne coach Wusuechi in the time being matches are can Obia for full support because Abusia Kotoko ye kakraka Kotoko ye big team of Africa ayana me real hokakra. So since 2017 FA Cup yintimenye now in that period you know is what trema babeje dreams ababe fasa trophy no has of folk afa nti Abusia I was see me focus on ye winning every competition ye nyai say when say when men kasa when pemasem when srenchireme let's focus on the IAP. Okay. The IAP no see a person for Africa Kotoko wants to be great again but say obey great and your calf na be hand pick. You need certain qualification to be there and that qualification in say oh the trophy then you go and compete. Last time na say Rafa Chelsea Sikano the distribution and your fair our FIFA Club World Cup. And Abusia ye chire mu say Sikano more than ma wanya sa Sikano. But Kotoko tifie has tifie as Sika Abusia ya be me bi. $9 million and ye chamo. And this is something I was say me ni bre. Yeah I read wo ho ko pebi. $1 billion no mo che. Edi ama clubs no.
So when you cry nya 9
million. Uko wanima 17, 20, 25. That is yes. That is where so we Kotoko ni, we Kotoko chairman, we Kotoko supporter, we Kotoko whatever. And hona what omu ani bre. Say your team no say supporting ye. Near backing pen for back whoever is in control, whoever is our player. Abusia near Koboy and who more than Africa wa. Says Gabi said that hot even on the continent of Africa.
Now league you can says Canada mojo.
Abusiana make say me advice na me de ma whoever what differences here and there.
What this one do read there?
Abusia say one come on because from 2017 up to now how many years? 8 years. 8 years. Kotoko Ntimenji FA Cup. And also you call Africa.
Some more semi-finals.
Abusia semi-finals na enye guarantee final place. Udru final no kra enye guarantee say wo the trophy. Enti obi owo energy. Say me say me na nanom beka say. Onso fa Rozo na wo ye. Na de akoma pa. Na jai say we say eno emwa. Abusia okọ Europe. AC Milan fo ye na omudigu. Omo ultras. Omo no mo nko panyini bi ho nko jiskasi ye ba stadium omo ba. Na momo ye omaye dede ni nyina awie no na o ma fair players no wo park no say mumra stance we ye won sem catch re o no ma catch the players ne say the sort of performance am mo ye no ye mpe ano no nkire say ye ma stadium ye beba but ye ba ne ye hwe wie a ye be kan adwen kire so ye pe Kotoko ni ye a ye ma ye nimbre crew abia ne ye hwe the way to win rather than say ye be single out this and that. Coach Karim Zito na abey full support. Seme de me visiting ananom de di beguo onso ane ahaban be kasa woni ne nkasa onso a wo hwe peteta kramhwemu ye onso a wo de Rozo ye yi fa di akire onso a wo de ne be sisi fom akwa yi ahomache no ye sɛne korɔbea no gyina no yɛnkɔ ne yɛnkɔ Africa no bi abusua
Because
because yɛne nam ha sɛ fa deɛ sɛ bibi nda bɔne bibi wɔ na mida abusua medam makoma so adeɛ paa na meka no nti mesrɛ mo munya na wei ayɛ sɛ ne yɛntwa kasa no so kasa no dɔɔso dodo ɛha dwen kasa no mmoa wadwen kyerɛ no mmoa
all hands on deck
gyae kasa bebree no na mmoa
thank you so much
kasa
owusu ado kenneth who tie from Takrade na obom abase pa Seraph Kotoko apa Karim Zito huntuma what was in the first time I task in his own league
until you decide to run Kotoko from the old student perspective on professional grounds from the old players no perspective, run it professionally and run supporters group mo be running on professional grounds as yemfa ne say omo pese omo enye mo mienhia na yenko kankyere dabi nya nubi nya saade na ye nyina ye hia wa ha ye koka dabi run it professionally where edrubre bia ye yi rep akọ wa represent your interest everywhere possible. What is happening now with and Sadia way be follow Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Kotoko will struggle to bounce back to their best days. Where Obia Junenko. Now this is what is happening. It's a funny spectacle. No, Zito interview and reveal a lot of things. So many revelations na interview no na make trust ne Safudiku say if you want to props there you didn't need to manage the interviews. I mean say communication and technical or tactical a different attribute of an individual. Obi be very good tactically. Into Johnson Smith very good tactically but obeko interview no akoka nsem na afa be reaction na Kotoko ababeye a laughing stock. Say if you want to go with Zito, manage him. My coach Zito interviews be brea oni amanfo benya confrontations now you are winning. I will come to an interview and I'll record only the confrontations now if you person me de a side a distracting Kumasi Asante Kotoko from their focus. Ubenya a lot from Zito to do that work. So what you do is that you manage what he says and what he doesn't say. He's obey or Najuma away there, the park is where you might. But to go out there and say a lot of things. Mami Mubon, some of them, they talked about Kotoko players being comfortable and hey, opening deal with that internally. You are setting up the players versus support. Already supporters are making those comments. And I can also buy in now kind of openly and I was setting up supporters versus players. Can you imagine? Now, if these players feel listen, first interview. What take you to the cleanest? So first interview, so see they are comfortable. I mean, ideally for a professional club, players are expected to be comfortable. And there's nothing wrong with players being comfortable. And so, and you saw their comfortability. Say that could be the reason why Omu losing focus. I mean, how? And they should be uncomfortable. And he said a lot of things. I said Adakoja cheerful, cat friend was worthful, and I didn't what team would was Kotoko for bed. I mean, where from this? So manage him. I have missing me one interview on him. Until you manage him and manage the way he comes because at dreams, your word, each single word you say will not be scrutinized at Kotoko. Everyone will be so we said that's one said that it will be scrutinized. So look at it from that perspective.
Major media houses in Ghana were there.
Yes.
Many sure say dreams normal pressure.
Champions League in
the every media house in Ghana, and I mean every media house in Ghana. Now a camera. ɛwɔ na
nti
ɔka
ɔmo bɔ n'ani kyerɛ na ɔmo bɔ n'ani kyerɛ na ɔmfa no let's talk about some of these things ɔmo bɔ n'ani kyerɛ ase wɔn hu no yɛn kan kyerɛ ɔpɛni with Kotoko asɛm na ɔbɛka wɔ press conference na se no ɛbɛtumi aba abɛyɛ the major focus a wɔahwɛ a ɛbɛma wo team ne bɛ lose focus. He's playing 17.5% of Kotoko games. Prosper about 85. Prosper about 83% of Kotoko games. 28 out of the 34 games. Or no, but only 6 out of the 34, which represent 17.56% of Kumasi Asante of league games or mobile.
Is he the right man for the Kotoko job?
I will never analyze what you right or what I can say is that in football terms, a wrong says 6 matches to go. Obe appointed a new person.
Can he do it?
Now, me round just say, can he do it? Can he do it? Mm-hmm. The track record shows. Track record say. Or League, you need B2, you need the Ibejina so they are cancelled. Yes, you need track record. The track record no ends League in the so that's fine. But in terms of he being an astute coach, or Memoir, Waji under 20, or the team could do semi-final of the Confederations. I mean, we give him the credit. For me, we will say this and say it again. The old student, why do I say old students? The old players of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Sadie we ejigu. Our question Kwesiapia, why Kwesiapia as a coach? Etina honuma 6 matches to go. Ya appointed a new manager. Kwesiapia or a current manager of a team. On him say, Sadie way it is disastrous to try this method. Kwesiapia allowed it to happen. Na pen crowd dey mefa no say bia omo kan no say dey mbeka bia dey mate but Kwesiapia I will be surprised say okay that decision and to hear say now man for lobby for Kotoko job at the old place I shocking me mamen ka asem che the biggest problem of Manchester United is those they call the club legends nti manager bi bana Mourinho bana senioma ekoye asenioma ekoye asenioma na legends na start ball na say the ball ni nkoye the ball ni nyefe obo defense the ball no hu philosophy no makika sa na Mourinho afri obi ba na say ya no man o ma soni ha ni asoni ha any Manchester United no and so now you realize that the managers need be born ma then so Ten Hag do be not Ten Hag any money ni be old Manchester no he no on many ma hwe and Ruben Amorim Nansaya was as any club legends in the issues. And the reason is that at times they feel we are stakeholders in the club. Listen, the club are running on professional grounds. Legendary a club must run on professional lines, on modern football trends, on scientific trends, on professional way of running football. That's the only way to achieve results.
He's been tasked to win 2 trophies. The league, I would say, impossible but very difficult, and the FA Cup. Always me ajamo.
No, I mean, Kotoko has 2 games to win the FA Cup.
Yes,
that's very real because you might fan Kesiana Obi. So realistic to do that. Kotoko was 17.56 or 17.5 games in
the league.
But independent. Kotoko's fate in their hands. Today, sir, Ghost Star decided some games are coming and more winning. Kotoko yet I will games now. It won't make any mathematical sense. Ghost Star decided they were focusing and winning their games. Now their destiny is in their hands. Can Zito win? No. Can Frimpong Manson drop points for Zito to win? Can Kasim Mengo Johnson Smith drop point for Zito to win? Their fate is not in their hands. It is a reason why Nanke be prudent. So Mema Prosper, I finish here because now Sabia a Prosper decided to say seeking a 3-month salary. What about Kotokaka? Let's say eventually Kotoko and Liga. You look at all the year, you realize that a dear in ye.
Messa about so, but me na me kan obi anka me ka che o mo say mon frɛ Prosper ne the boys ni nyina nanka mon twi o mo anim sɛ treatment ye de mamo whiska ye de mamo de ya ye mo nyina chi wei nanka mon fa last 6 games no ensu mo fidie sese mo anyere mo se mo anye FA Cup no na nka mo prosper nti owia na mo apam no but at this stage there but pepe na me bisa adwuma task Asante Kotoko dia ma coach Karim Zito so onye league onye FA Cup obetimi 87.9 ababa so
league no dey say we've already explained how difficult
one akran so age atum say very difficult but not impossible
of course the man impossible ne say
points na aka
go stars kwa betima ko use on qualified player na atem
yes
na ebijo ayi nations for so bibia si mbo from job na etinya impossible
omo say e better points
so on be free so no ntimi na da wani njo mienu ye ti we na say we su job enya impossible that's the word enya impossible
yeah.
But mathematically I just explained to you and Ralph just ended on a fantastic note there. Now it's about how many points Gold Stars will drop in the 6 games they will play. Because win yours, I win mine. I am champion because I have 6 points more than you.
I said Zito basement winning the 6 games ninja.
No Angelique.
Why are dear by one league no?
It is not in his hands. FA Cup in there,
sure. Win your game.
Now this is the
trophy.
Make I say Kotoko Champions League no moje omoje league no moje FA Cup na so mo choose FA Cup no competition Ghanaian club bet ma abo bie yie no Confederations Cup o CAF na no na me hwe Pyramids ne Orlando Pirates Raf se gigi ano de Ghanaian team bi ko hia nkofo mo ma hye sa ama ref no unse boxing ya total gum but ref bet ma ka se bia te se de Zito estati se no wo coach achieve for I just said Orlando Pirates another Pyramids coach no estati coach Ghanaian team the players say mo anya de mo ye be shamo 20 o mo anya de mo ye be shamo 20 that's on the lighter side but it is the truth it may make Asanka Kotoko it be 2 titles in mpa omun choose FA Cup
yeah waka se mo yo
wouldn't the dreams to be boy FA Confederations Cup go through semi-final so 2 dreams team no media team that media team was far better than dreams there no
but now media
team was far better but media were in the Champions League
I want to mean
now him
and compete with more
which check media results now Ralph there's something interesting so mobile teams no more sub-Sahara Africa hana who's a Ghanaian team there yeah pa omushia obi owo North Africa what's the results in here to check how dreams ebo Confederations Cup ni teams omushia no wo mu 3 year no mo Rivers United no mo Sierra Leone fo bi no ayi mamencha kwabna ayi Man City supporter kwabna danso omo first game no mo ne bibi de kankan o kadi ni kwa no o madi ni kwa akono kwa bibi de kankan o say kankan for the sense of question Milo de kankan Milo asay o say bon kankan so onya say teams represent how to be ekwo wanim but kosia eti dreams ko board draw Zamalek no ye nyina ya analyze o ha say it is not a done deal
sure
Mo fan shop this mo wie and Zamalek came here and showed us sa game because Zamalek come on through 4 GMO they relax and play out the game ye wie na dreams for nyina ka che so we dey say disappointment Zamalek shower say un disappoint you bia so clearly the FA Cup a more realistic target this season and the point is that coach Samobodu so ne breakum Chelsea they are not doing well and Kotoko Achese so murua omo division 1 for the ball FA Cup na omo control
yeah
so far Kotoko abo division 1 clubs 3 division 2 side 1 they started with Future Stars a division 1 team omo show 2-0 and omo share 11 wise division 1 side 1-0 and omo share no omo shall accelerate division 2 2-0 ebe share 11 wise 1-0 and omo share True Democracy 2-1 and omo babo a Premier League team this is the first time they will be playing a Premier League team if they qualify over the omo qualify over Brekum Chelsea our semi-finals now they will still meet a division 1 side Manchester division 1 for omo to be show and winning the FA Cup for me a more realistic target for the league there was a penny no but I like what Safudu Kaka was saying at Kotoko the aim is always to win every title yes, even though it's difficult, no, our aim is still to go and win. And only mentality, I am there or as I'm kind of say, your mad, you know, say, your body, and yes, your kwaje. It yes, adding, but we are still charging the new coach to go on and try and win the cup for us. And I was happy with said Safuduku. At this house, a two-jar FA coach was uncle, no uncle coaches our title. Mijini is a league in there was a playing almost a foregone conclusion. Almost a foregone conclusion. One team pen our bumpers over 4 tar. Say 2 teams, 2 bumpers and nations before tar. No bumpers goes as before tar. Now one bumpers will be or do
Lions no crowd in the same point.
Lions don't put the just been some on our way near the no enquiry. But when we in India was a penny.
Some Kotoko are winning and working.
No moon and tell us away game. But one out of Lions.
Elusu
Away game, and Nankomo and Telusu away game. So I think the league is a foregone conclusion for Kotoko. They can't win it. But for the FA Cup, it is within their reach, say, on Pasomocha or more ebitimiaji. Young Kai at your for you, Nyame ayadoma on the